Unwind with us. Welcome to the show. I'm Marcus.
And I'm Nikki.
Well, hello, Nikki. How are you been doing this week?
Not too bad.
Yeah, the last 7 days been rough. We've been into this World Series. They're having Game 5 now. Series is tied 2-2. We got the game on in the background here, but so far the Blue Jays are leading 3-1. It's the top of the 7th. But what do you think of the World Series so far?
It's actually pretty exciting.
Yeah, this is the first year that we've watched all the games, but that third game, went 18 innings, 17 innings.
Oh yeah.
Man,
18 innings.
18 innings, and I
and we watched the entire thing until
about
almost
2:30, 3 a.m. Yeah, our time, Eastern Standard Time. So
right.
it's like I was dragging that next morning, and then I was like, and we was like, when's the next game? And this is 8 p.m. tonight, and we're like, that can't be right. Yeah. But it was.
Oh yeah.
So they're going back to back to back.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I think what they're doing is I don't know, because someone told me the first two games was in Toronto, but it looks like they're broadcasting the game in Toronto Stadium as a simulcast. So the Toronto Stadium is full, but they're in Los Angeles Dodger Stadium, as far as I think, because they're playing the games back to back.
Right.
But I don't know. They're gonna play 3 games here and then go back to Toronto for the last 2. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, but as far as the schedule is showing, they're showing them, every night. So I'm like, they gotta have a travel day in there, but I didn't see it. Another interesting fact, the one of the stars of Game 3 was Shohei.
Shohei Ohtani.
Yes, and what we do is we have a story about, they say him and his wife were a power couple. She actually plays professional basketball. I don't know where, I don't know if it was in China or it's here in America. I didn't get the deets on that, but yeah, they're considered a power couple.
In sports, rather.
Right, in sports, right. Because they're both, her name is Mamika Tanika Shohei. So I apologize.
Her last name isn't Shohei.
Oh, it's Tanaka?
Well, his last name is Ohani.
Okay.
Otani.
Otani,
yeah,
you're
his
right.
first name is Shohei, so her last name cannot be Shohei.
Well, okay. You got me on that one.
Yeah, so we apologize for butchering these folks' names.
Yeah,
but that just happened.
It's new to me. Now, she's been watching. At this point, she knows a little bit more about baseball than I do as far as the major leagues are concerned, but we'll let that slide.
Oh my goodness. I know things about baseball things.
Yes, you do. And I appreciate that. It's good to have a co-host that's knowledgeable. In all things, I must say.
Well, thank you.
Yes. Okay. So, and the next we have up in the, make sure we got this right this time, week 8 in the NFL. We start out with at Thursday, October 23rd. It was the Vikings versus the Chargers, and the Chargers dominated with a 37-10 performance.
Ooh.
Justin Herbert threw for 3 touchdowns. Of course, it was 4 days after humble loss. The Los Angeles Chargers bounced back in a big way.
Oh.
So they lost in their previous game, so they came back and did the thing.
Okay.
Next on the docket, we go to Sunday, October 26th. We have the Miami Dolphins versus those Dirty Birds, the Atlanta Falcons.
All right.
Tua Tagovailoa throws 4 TD passes.
Once again, we apologize for butchering that name.
That was close enough.
Sure. I think he's talking about Tua.
Yeah, Tua. He threw 4 TD passes as the Dolphins overwhelmed the Falcons 34-10 to end a 3-game losing streak. So good on for Miami. The Jets. Well, if I had a horn, had those little blow horns, I would blow it right now. The Jets finally won a game. In the 8th week of the season, they won a game. 39-38.
And it was super close. Oh, my gosh.
Halls and Fields helped the Jets edge the Bengals 39-38 for their first win of the season.
Bless her heart.
The winless start for the New York Jets took a toll on Justin Fields. At one point, I'm sorry. Okay, I just lost my spot. Bruce Hall rushed for 2 second-half touchdowns and threw a 4-yard TD pass to Mason Taylor with 1.54 left, helping Fields and the Jets edge the Cincinnati Bengals. So Bruce Hall ran for 2 touchdowns and threw a touchdown. So it was the Hall and Fields show.
All right.
This is what Phil says. When I was on the field, I was damn near crying, Phil said. Not because we won, but just how everything I've been through the past week, everything we've been through as a team these past 7 weeks, lots of ups and downs. Fields was 21 for 32 for 244 yards and a touchdown in his first game since the Jets owner Woody Johnson sharply criticized his team quarterback play during its winless start. Halls finished in 18 carries for 133 yards. So this was truly a team effort, and the Jets rolled with a big victory for them in Week 8, and I'm so here for it because I'm rooting for Justin.
I mean, I wouldn't call it big.
Well, it's big for them. They were 0-7. So this is a big win for them. They were 0-7.
Sure.
I mean, let that sink in. It's almost mid-season. I mean, we got 9 games, 9 games left in the season.
I'm just saying, by 1 point, that's not big, but
it's big as you know what.
I'm just saying. Hey, I'm rooting for Justin too. We should have kept him.
Yeah. All right, on to the next. The Browns versus the New England Patriots.
All right.
Drake Mayhew threw 3 touchdowns, and as Patrick, good Lord. As the Patriots overcome Myles Garrett's 5 sacks, game in, and
they kept him on his butt.
32-13 win over the Browns. Yeah, that's going to be tough there. They say the crib was rocking.
I bet.
Safety Jalen Hawkins said it was loud out there. So the game was, I don't know where they were playing. I think they were playing New England, but yeah, I can imagine New England getting loud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, all they got to do is put number 12 in. I'm just saying. Put him in.
We gonna get
put
to
him
that.
in if you want to win.
We gonna get to that. Yeah, we Shadur. Yeah, we gonna get to him. So just hold on. Just hold on to your seat. All right, but yeah, the Browns are 2-6 on the season.
I bet they are.
Matter of fact, they scored a touchdown in the first quarter, and then they scored 2 field goals in the fourth. Hell, it might have even been a touchdown. I don't know. But anyway, it's 13 points out of 32. All right, on to the next. The New York Giants versus the Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles are 6-2, and the Giants are 2-6. Saquon Barkley breaks out with 150 yards before hurting groin as Eagle pounds Giant 38-20. So I don't know how. Well, we don't know how long a groin injury will keep him out, but that's pretty bad for the Eagles.
Yeah.
Barkley said he likely could have finished the game had the Philadelphia Eagles not been dominating the New York Giants. So I guess mainly because they were winning, he didn't come back in.
Okay. So hopefully it's not too bad.
Yeah. It says Barkley ran for 150 yards as the long TD, and he caught one of Jalen Hurts' 4 scoring passes as the Eagles beat the Giants 38-20.
Okay.
So let's see what tier we got here. But yeah, let's see, when he Hurts had 4 TDs. So that was a very good game. All right, let's get on to the next here. We don't need to dwell on that no more because, the Philadelphia just did what they had to do because they're all in the same conference too.
Okay. All
right. Next on the docket is the Buffalo Bills and those Panthers. So James Cook runs for 216 yards and 2 TDs. Allen accounts for 3 TDs as Bills routs Panthers 40-9.
All right.
Yeah. So I don't think we need to go any in depth on that one.
Yeah, that's pretty clear cut.
Yeah. All right. Next one we got the Bears versus the Ravens.
The Bears.
And the Ravens kind of got together with Tyler. Okay. Tyler Hunt leads Ravens past Bears 30-16. Derrick Henry scores 2 touchdowns for the Baltimore. The Ravens win with a score of 30-16.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So poor Bears.
Yeah.
Oh, and Lamar is supposed to be back next week or this coming week. Week 9, Lamar should be returning.
Okay.
All right. The next game, we got the Texans and the 49ers. So Stroud has season-high 318 yards passing with 2 TDs to lead the Texans over the 49ers 26-15. I don't know what's going on with the 49ers. They're just up and down, but they're 5-3, so it can't be too.
Yeah, not terrible.
And Texans are 3-4, but it's like the 49ers can't get consistently. So it is what it is. Next on the docket, we got the Buccaneers versus the New Orleans Saints. Buccaneers are 6-2. Saints are 1-7. Anthony Nelson and the Buccaneers defense shine in a 23-3 victory over the struggling Saints.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's bad.
Yeah, it's real bad. Next on the docket is those Cowboys and those Broncos.
All right.
Yeah, the battle of the big hats. Bo Nix and rookie leads Broncos to a 44-24 victory over the Cowboys, extending home win streak to 9.
Ew.
Yeah, they got Dak got complimented by the GOAT in the last game. I don't think he's gonna get no compliments on this game.
Probably not.
Okay. On the next on the docket, we got those Indianapolis Colts versus those Tennessee Titans.
Okay.
Jonathan Taylor scores 3 TDs as Colts pound Titans 38-14 and move to the NFL best record of 7-1. Yeah. All right. Next on the docket is those Green Bay Packers versus those Pittsburgh Steelers. I was getting the wrong P.
Yeah.
The wrong P. The Packers. That was almost because you got to figure Aaron Rodgers originally came from Green Bay. So that was kind of a homecoming. This is Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers fall short in quarterback reunions with the Packers as Love leads 35-25 win. Yeah, we watched that game all the way through, and my girl over here was not happy.
It was ugly all the way down to the uniforms.
Oh, Oh my God! Yes, their uniforms. Oh my God!
What were they? Oh, it was so. I was so ashamed of my team.
Yeah, they're the throwback. Those uniforms were
I don't even
ugly.
know if you could call that a throwback. It was just hideous. Don't ever do that again, Steelers.
All right. Then next we got is that Monday night football game. I heard there was some controversy in this game, but when it comes to the Chiefs, there's always some type of controversy.
It is.
So I don't even know what to say. We're gonna just call them controversial Chiefs all year. But those controversial boys did win 28-7 over the Washington Commanders.
Okay.
So they're saying again that the referees is just I don't know what's going on. Teams that were on a bye was the Lions, the Raiders, the Rams, the Cardinals, the Seahawks, and those Jaguars.
Okay.
So hopefully they got things together. As they coming back to the United States, and hopefully the Jaguars can tighten up. And
we shall see. Not too hopeful, but we'll see.
Yeah. All right. Let's see what we got in these sports stories. Go over here to my list here. All right. Okay. Now we can get messy. NFL Insider reports Cleveland Browns may start rookie quarterback Shadur Sanders in final 4 games. So I don't know. Like I said, this is a game or week 8. So they have 9 weeks to go.
Right.
So I don't know what they're gonna do between now and then, because like I say, he's lost another game, or lost. Lost.
He didn't lose.
Well, he didn't lose.
Yeah.
The current quarterback lost. So we don't know what the Browns are gonna do, because it says he might play the final 4 games. Now, with that being said, there's a rumor that their actual quarterback is coming back, Deshaun Watson.
Okay.
So there's rumor that he may be coming back. So the question is, when he has to get game ready, or in game shape. But the question is, will they bench the current guy and put Watson back in?
Talking about Gabriel,
yeah. Will they bench him and put Watson in, or will they give Shadur his due? So we got to see what's going on.
It's really sounding like they're playing in Shadur face. Like, I don't see him getting in. The owner said that he didn't want to play him. So, and it's looking like that's exactly what's happening.
Right, but the best thing is for him not to play. So what it is, and the fans are calling for people's heads and whatnot. But the best thing is for him to sit there and get more developed, especially because it's a very big difference coming from the college to the pros. Some people adapt to it. Some people are thrown into the fire. But in many cases, a lot of these quarterbacks, when they're thrown into the fire, if that front line can't protect them, then you're wasting their talent. You're wasting their time to develop, and they have poor development habits. So it is good for them to sit behind a successful quarterback and learn from them. But that's the problem. There's no one in the Browns organization that's more successful that he can really, really learn from. And like I say, hopefully when Deshaun gets back, he can take him under his wings and whatnot. But
Sure.
That would be the optimal plan. Deshaun is a good quarterback. It's just that he's his off the field antics is really what sidelined him, other than the injuries he's actually getting. You have anything else you want to add on to that?
Nope.
No?
Like
Okay.
I say, put number 12 in if you want to win.
Okay. Well, Angel Reese has fired up reactions to Rockets forward rocking her shoes in the NBA. I want to know what her shoes look like, to be truthful with you. I don't think I've looked at them real good.
I haven't looked at them real good, but I've seen
images.
a few people promoting them.
Yeah,
Like,
okay. I think I got a picture right here. So they got different shoes. Actually, those are all Kobe shoes. Why are they showing Kobe shoes? Maybe her shoes are similar to Kobe's.
I don't know about that.
Yeah. I'm gonna check those out. I might check them out. See if I might want to rock a pair. Let's see here. What's next on the docket? ESPN signs a multi-year deal with none other than Cam Newton.
Yes.
So Cam is actually, for all intents and purposes, is replacing
Shannon Sharp.
Shannon Sharp, correct. So we'll see how that goes, because now you're going to have Cam's point of view going up against, oh, good Lord, that man.
Stephen A.
Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah.
So we're going to see how that goes. So he'll be joining First Take, their flagship morning debate program.
I'm here for it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to check
Shout
that
out
out.
to Cam.
Yeah, I'm going to check that out. So they're going to have, they adding Cam, and then, of course, they got a new host because of the other young lady departing and going over to Fox.
Okay, I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, their main girl, that was a big story because they figured, everybody was talking about Stephen A. pushed her out and all that kind of stuff. But apparently she went over to Fox to make a little bit more money.
Sure she did. I have my own thoughts on that, but go on.
All right, well, let's keep it moving. Michael Jordan, the airness is back. Michael Jordan has a series that will debut on NBC Peacock, and basically during the basketball games, they're gonna have I guess either going to commercial break or coming back from commercial break. Mm-hmm. They're gonna have they're gonna sit down with Michael Jordan, and he's gonna basically give stories of, I guess, his play or his point of view of basketball.
Okay.
What some people was wanting, I mean, they got a little pushback because they thought that Jordan was actually going to be like a commentator or something on the game, but no, he's basically going to be telling stories.
All right.
All right.
Well, we got a little more Michael Jordan news.
We do? What you
got? His rookie.
Oh, the rookie card.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't catch that. Yeah, his rookie card, I believe it sold. It sold for a lot of money.
Yeah.
I just say that and they said it was a record amount that he sold. It sold for him, and the fact that the real thing was that it was a signed rookie card,
right? And
it sold for a lot of money.
I think I want to say it's from 1986.
Oh, yeah, because it was a rookie card. Yeah,
yeah. I believe. Don't quote me on that.
Yeah, I think it was.
It
was his rookie card.
No, it was definitely a rookie card. I was just trying to get the year.
Okay, well, I don't know when he came into the year. 86. I was still trying to find my way.
Oh my goodness.
I was in the military for a little bit.
Oh, I was still playing with Barbies.
You playing with Barbies, huh? Michael, you was playing with Michael Jackson.
Yes, I have a Michael Jackson doll.
Yes, it's rookie cards, 2.7 million.
Wow.
Yep, they said that's the most a signed an autographed card was sold for. Because normally the counter you loses some of its value when it's signed. They usually want the card in mint condition.
Oh, okay.
But
and
Michael
there's still Jordan signature. I mean,
yeah, it's Michael Jordan's signature.
Right.
And there's still I have an eBay post up here, and there's some cards. Now it went for 2.7 million, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at 20,000, 11,000, 43,000.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just different eras. But of course, the 1996 to 87 is the most of them. 15,000, 13,000. So the signed card was sold for more. But yeah, they got it's still good business, with these cards. But
Yeah, I actually saw a picture of the card. Like, he had hair. It was so weird.
well, he kept it short. But yeah, he wasn't completely bald at that point.
No.
All right, so it's Jordan, his antics. All right. One of the top stories in the NBA was the gambling investigation, the FBI.
Yeah.
It says the NBA is currently embroiled in a significant gambling scandal involving multiple arrests, including prominent figures like Chauncey Billups and Terry Rozier, as the FBI investigate illegal betting activities. Now, we're not going to go into the particulars.
No, there are a lot of moving parts to this story.
Yes. So we're gonna just bring it up as a notable. It is Googleable, if that's a word, and it's an ongoing situation. It's bigger than
it goes
we can
deep.
cover.
You're talking involving the mob and everything. It goes deep.
Yeah. So yeah. All right. So that'll be the end of sports and sports adjacent stories. Now we're gonna go into some techie news, and it's not good. It is not good. First, we're gonna start off with Amazon accidentally frozen half of the internet. And it's Monday. It was last Monday's.
Yeah,
what would you call it?
That.
Fiasco.
Yeah.
And they said it cost a $3 billion internet meltdown.
I can believe it.
Yeah. So there was so much that we didn't even think about, or that it affected. So. It's real bad. It's to know that, like I mentioned in last week's podcast, you got probably about 4 or 5 major players, and they include they manage all the internet in the world, literally. Microsoft, Amazon, IBM, Google. And that's not including like AT&T and some of these other entities, but yeah. It just goes to show you. Well, on the flip side of that, Amazon also, with a lot of other companies, are laying folks off in droves. So you're going to hear those stories popping up.
Yeah.
Amazon right now is the largest at a single time.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was, matter of fact, let me get the actual figures here. How many they're laying off, and then like I said, everybody's laying off. But one of the main reasons that Amazon is laying off is because of AI.
That's what they're saying anyway.
Well, yeah. In they're saying they spent more than $120 billion on AI this year, and is laying off tens of thousands of people, citing it is desire to slim down and operate like the world's largest startup. So they don't know what that all entail. But also people are UPS. They cut 48,000. Target cut 1,800. They hadn't said anything about Microsoft or Meta, but they're about in the thousands as well. Companies like AT&T, the list goes on and on as far as companies that are laying off, and we pray for them, because another thing that's happening is that you know about the economy, and it's not a good time to be out of work, and it's just these people, we're rolling up on the holidays, and a lot of these people are losing their jobs. and we're talking hundreds of thousands of people that are losing their jobs. So we pray for them and wish everyone luck. We wish that the government will step in and hopefully, do something. It's just because it's just too many people that are out of work. I know. I'm sorry. I had to go there. Hopefully, we had to pray. I know, breaking all the rules, but I care. Next on the docket, the biggest thing here has been Microsoft always going to be in the news. Microsoft, Xbox. The latest thing here is that the persons that were responsible for the price hikes have been revealed.
Okay.
It's been the CEO, which is Satya Nadella, and the CFO, which is the Chief Financial Officer, Amy Hood. Actually, she's the one that came in and mandated that Xbox has to make up the revenue, and that they need to. The industry standard, it was 22%. Microsoft made 12% in revenue, and they even compared that to PlayStation, which made 17% in revenue percentage. And being that Microsoft has went in and spent, almost $100 billion, they wanted the ROI, return on investment, and they've upped the ante because at one point Xbox outsold Windows.
Oh.
So they're seeing the potential, and now they're calling all the bets. Hey, we want our money. You have to remember, Xbox is still, even though they're owned by Microsoft, it's just like, a business. A business is business. You're a subsidiary of the parent company, and we spent this money investing in you. Now we want our money back, and of course the shareholders and all that stuff. And they're in the same deal where they're going to be cutting jobs. AI is going to be moving in and taking over a lot of jobs. And I'm going to go in another episode as to what AI is actually going to be doing. Okay. And right now, it's not good. A lot of more people are going to lose their jobs. It's basically, long story short, I'll say it at this point, they're training AI to take over operators that's sitting behind the computer's jobs right now. Whether you name whatever it is, they're training AI to do it. The people are actually using AI while they're doing their job. AI is learning their job, and then they're going to come in one day and say you're no longer needed because the AI has learned your job better than you.
Right.
So, but we'll cross that.
See, years ago it started with self-checkout, and now here we are.
Yeah, we got to tip the self-checkout. Now we're paying a company that's going to be predominantly ran by computers. Make that make sense.
Yeah, but on to the next.
Yes, okay. Ninja Gaiden 4 players are upset with the lack of unlockable skins. Okay, so as another part of the system, the man sticking to them. So usually skins are free, and for you that don't know, skins are how you dress up your avatar, your player. So a lot of games you earn enough points to where you can reskin your weapons, you can reskin your outfit, your tanks, your planes, your bikes, your cars, all that stuff. Well, now they're preventing you from doing that while you're in gameplay. Or some games they're not even offering it. In some games they're putting up a paywall. You want to get fish, you got to pay for it. So that's another thing where how these gaming companies are going to be going forward in earning extra revenue.
Yeah.
All right. Now another thing we do have some PlayStation news.
Okay.
So it was a leaked screenshots of a canceled multiplayer God of War game. Teased a return to Greece and an infamous former villain. So and of course they had all the layouts. They showed all the backgrounds and whatnot, and how the story and the sets for the battles and everything, and it was canceled. So that was released secretly today. So Kratos, you're not going to see Kratos in Greece fighting the Greece gods.
Okay.
Unfortunately, might be somewhere down the line, but as of right now, that is off the table.
All right.
Let's see what else we got here in the little techie news. This is a big one. Okay, so I'm going to read the caption, then I'll go into what's going on. It's officially the end of an era for GTA 6 and violent video games. Okay. Now, you may say, well, wait a minute, hold on. GTA 6 has been delayed.
That's exactly what I was thinking. It's not even out yet.
It's not even out yet. Well, back in the 90s, in the early 90s and 2000s, there was a campaign, and like I said, I won't try to get too political, but yeah, it was the government. And they were going after the violence in video games, saying that was translating into real life. So
Right.
they were trying to pass a law or something to curtail the violence in the video games.
Right.
Specifically GTA 5, because of what you could do, with all the different characters and situations. But anyway, what they've and of course they felt that the games was not suitable for children. So,
And they weren't.
in my opinion, yeah, because it was a lot of gunplay and everything, and they're mimicking real life situations. So.
It's more than gunplay in GTA.
Yes, I know. I was trying to keep it PG-13.
I mean, you remember when...
I know everything. Because even our kids wanted it, and we were like, no.
And I explained the rating system on the games, if that's where you were going with what they were
It's
doing.
rated M, okay? Straight up. The game is
Right.
rated M for mature. And so what also is happening is that they want to also make sure that parental controls are on point. And but it's a real big to do. And so they are coming after GTA 6.
I think it's dumb because you wait all the way until the franchise gets to number 6 to come after it. Like, I mean, really, it's not a game for children, in my opinion. To me, that's point blank, period. But adults should be able to enjoy the game if they choose to and go from there. Like, don't wait till everybody's looking forward to number 6 in the franchise we want to go after it now. It's dangerous to children. Children shouldn't be playing it. Come on.
Exactly. And shame on those parents that do let their kids play it.
Yeah, because we didn't let our son play, definitely not until they were older.
Yeah. Somebody played it? I don't know who.
Cameron plays it, but
Cameron played it?
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
he didn't get into it until he was late teens.
Okay, well, that's good.
And he never wanted to go out and, run over anybody and get his money back. And just saying.
Oh, my God. You know what?
That was never an issue.
Yes, I'm so sure.
For those who are concerned.
Yes, all our boys were heavily into video games, so that's crazy. Yeah, I had one. Well, we still got one that was the borderline genius, and he would beat any game within 24 hours or less. And I'm like, matter of fact, it's a funny story.
I wouldn't say within 24
Oh,
hours.
yes, he was beating them. That he was one of those ones that would buy a game, beat it in 24 hours, and back up at GameStop selling the game and getting another new game that's coming out. And I'm like, what? And I'm like, wait a minute, that was my game. I'm like, that was my game. I didn't even get to see the game at all. He said, "Hey, Dad, can I hold this game?" And that's like, I'm like, well, where's my game? Oh yeah, I traded it in. What? Yeah, he said I beat it in. And I traded it in.
And
I'm like,
that's
what?
when he was small, because when he got older, he got into PC gaming. League of Legends took over.
No. You're talking to the wrong son.
Okay.
I'm talking about Marcus.
Okay.
I'm talking about Marcus. I'm talking about Junior.
Okay, you're absolutely right.
No. Brandon, he took his time with him. No, Marcus.
That's what I was saying.
That's what you were thinking of the wrong son. No, I'm talking about Marcus Jr. Yeah.
Okay.
He get the game.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. He would do that.
He was like, you goodbye. He beat it and be back up at the Blockbuster.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
Blockbuster, GameStop.
Well, GameStop, right. But no, I was just going to say, thank God for Blockbuster.
Yeah, because you could rent the games and, yeah.
Shoot, yeah, I miss them. Yeah, well, I didn't have to worry about them now, I get my little games and then I get to keep my games and play them myself. I have to worry about sharing.
Yeah.
Or, yeah, thank God for Game Pass.
Exactly.
All right, let's go to, I think that's it for techie. I don't have any actual techie type situation, but I'll look for some more of that stuff. I like that, especially with the Porsche situation last week. I like stuff like that. Oh, I do have one. Oh, man, this is going to piss some people off. Okay. So this just came to my remembrance. Okay, so GM, they're going to be the first one to do it. Mm-hmm. Okay, so you know how you have, was it Android CarPlay and Apple CarPlay? Well, what they're going to do, they're rolling out their new cars.
Oh, I did see this.
So they're going to roll out the new cars, and you're not going to be able to link your cell phones to the cars.
Right. And
they're going to force you to have a subscription service, kind of like a Netflix or whatever, in order to use your phone in the car and
No, it's not actually to use your phone in the car. It's you have to basically pay for their service.
Right, but you have to, in order to like take phone calls and stuff in your car, you still got to pay for their service to do that. You can't use your phone in the car per se. You know how you have wireless. You know how like I play my phone through the car. You can't do that. They want you to pay for their subscription service, even just to make phone calls in your car on your phone. Now, another thing they want you to do is in order to listen to music and stuff, or navigation, everything, pay for their package, and this will be a monthly subscription. So that's what they're going to be doing, and
we're going to have to follow up on this one because I'm not sure if we have all the details right.
Well, I got followed the story.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's starting out with GM, and all the rest of them going to do the same thing. You have to subscribe to their manufacturer. It's Chevrolet. We'll follow up. I'll get more information on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll follow up. But I know Ford has their thing, and we know when we rode in the Kia, they had their own little system. So it's all tied into their navigation systems. Mm-hmm. So they're going to start charging for that. And of course, a lot of electric cars are already like that. Yeah. You pay because you don't really own an electric car. I'm dropping a little knowledge on that down the road too. All right, let's see. Do we have anything else before we get into our celebrity news?
I don't think so.
Got the next Xbox console, but we'll save that for another. We got enough in the Xbox here, so let's go on to Kim Kardashian. Have you heard the latest word on her?
You mean it's not about pubic panties?
No, why?
I couldn't help myself.
Sheesh.
You asked.
Good Lord. Kim Dark. Lord, have mercy. Anyway, sheesh. I would think that maybe somebody will wear those panties on the outside in their. I'm gonna say this now. They wear them panties on the outside of their costumes. Nah, so you gonna bring it up? I'm gonna rub it in. Pause.
Oh my goodness.
So, but anyway, she has an aneurysm. They got a small brain aneurysm, and they're keeping an eye on it for her. And last week, moving on to the next story. Last week we talked about Chris Brown and Kevin McCall. That was the guy's name. I don't know if I mentioned his name, but his name is Kevin McCall. And when we last left off, I mentioned how Chris was being messy, and he, told the guy, you can't walk over burnt bridges and stuff of that nature.
Right.
Young Thug, if I'm correct,
Yes.
was going to step in and help him out.
We mentioned that.
But it has a twist and a turn. Well, Young Thug, after I guess he spoke with Chris Brown, he rescinded his offer.
I kind of saw that coming.
And he says, "Sorry, McCall, LOL. Ain't know this was all happening, kid." And he took back the offer of giving him $25K.
Yeah.
So, and Chris Brown pretty much, he was being messy a little bit more, and he pretty much told him that apparently it was a $3 million royalty accusation, and Chris Brown pretty much told him to kick rocks. So.
Yeah, so.
Say, another thing is this, that McCall did confirm that he was paid $8 million, and he blew through it.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, so I don't know where he's trying to get $3 more million from, but they say he blew through $8 million.
Yeah.
So much for that. Let's see what else we got in entertainment news. Speaking of Young Thug.
Okay.
And here's the caption. His what? Fans hilariously reacted to Young Thug's calling Mariah the Scientist his baby mama.
Alrighty then.
So apparently, as you are aware, that Young Thug had some calls released or leaked from jail. Since then, the system has made those phone calls not so accessible. They are public. They are public record, but they made it to where you have to be somebody in order to get those recordings now. So that this doesn't happen again, because these calls were damaging, and their relationship suffered for that, and they actually broke up. So apparently they got back together, and in one of his concerts, he called Mariah the Scientist his baby mama.
Well,
so maybe
that remains to be seen.
Yeah.
We'll know in a few months.
Yeah. Time will always tell.
Exactly. But I mean, if she wants to keep going back, go off.
Let's see here. What else we got here? Oh, this is one you're. You know what? I'm in agreements with you, so I'm not gonna stand in your way. I'm gonna let you tell this story. Here's the caption: Keke Palmer's dragged for promoting new show about Asian women attending the HBCU.
Yeah, this has been a whole mess. I think it's streaming on her own network. I think.
Yeah, it's called the Key TV Network.
Right.
I think the show name is Southern Fried Rice.
So we can just stop right there if we want to. Like, it can all just stop right there. But to sum it up, it's following a Korean girl who was adopted by Black parents and is, I'm not going to say she's trying to find herself, but anyway, she's going to HBCU. And it's, giving her so-called experience at an HBCU. And let's just say that in the times that we are in, this was just very tone deaf. Kiki has gotten a lot of backlash about this. And there are, I've seen a lot of people who have watched the show because apparently at first she only released the trailer and there was backlash from that in itself. And then she released the first 2 episodes and people were like, yeah, it just gets worse. And then I guess the rest of the episodes were released. And I've seen, some reactions to it. I don't know if I want to actually watch it, but yeah, it gives off negative stereotypes to black people. It's giving cultural appropriation. Like I say, and it's just coming across very tone deaf.
Right.
Very tone deaf, and especially in the times that we're in.
Yeah, my only pushback was that it's the network, and of course, Kiki should be able to be diverse on the network. However, as Nikki just mentioned, this is not the time that that she should have stopped that. In my opinion, the show shouldn't have never aired. Matter of fact, I think it should have been stopped from Jump Street now. That and maybe reworked it to where maybe it had been close to a what was that show? A Different World. Might have been promoted like A Different World. Maybe see following the black students through the HBC, and that'd be something to see how they're doing today.
Exactly.
Now, giving it just a little bit of pushback when I just remembered that they are rebooting A Different World, so I can't wait to see how that comes out.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, I got one more segue, and then we're gonna move into our next story. The Prince of Bel-Air, the TV show. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, going into their 4th season.
Okay.
And they're bringing back the original Aunt Viv as the guest star.
All right.
I thought that was a good one.
That's what's up.
Yeah, that's good. All right, let's get into the next entertainment news. Jamie Foxx called out guests who threw a bottle at Glorilla during her performance at his daughter's Halloween party.
Yeah.
Now, to give a little backstory, the incident comes 10 months after Fox was struck by a glass bottle at his birthday dinner, which required him to get stitches.
Yeah, so I can imagine he was triggered with this happening.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It says Jamie Foxx expressed his disappointment after someone threw a glass bottle at rapper Glorilla during her onstage performance at a party at his Los Angeles home. Why would you do something like that? The 57-year-old actor asked the crowd, in part while using a microphone. The incident took place during Skyville Fest, a music festival and Halloween party organized by Fox's daughter, Annalise.
Okay.
Jamie Foxx called out a guest after someone threw a glass bottle at the rapper Glorilla during the daughter's music festival held at his house. Yeah, so I would be like, I hope they caught whoever that was and kicked them out. But Glorilla did stop her performance for a moment, but then she did continue.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So she's okay.
Yes, she's okay. It's a glow with glow on.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Let's see what else we have on next on the docket. I'm glad we're not being too messy this week.
No, not too much.
Oh. However, Post Malone was smacked with a $10 million lawsuit. Oh, this is a little bit messy. His limo driver at the time that they were shooting this music video.
Okay.
And of course, he's getting paid, but he was an actor as well.
Okay.
So
what, the driver?
The driver, yeah, okay. He was supposed to be actor driver.
Okay.
So, of course, he was getting paid. So, he filed a suit on October 17th in Utah.
Oh.
Duel is looking for, I guess that's his name, Duel, is Deuel, is looking for 2.5 million in principal damages and 7.5 mil in punitive damages and at least $25,000 for attorney fees. He has requested a trial by jury.
Okay.
So basically, he was a limo driver, and he felt that his limo driving skills was very crucial in his role in the music video that Post Malone was shooting at the time.
And for that, he thinks he deserves over 10 million.
Yeah, well, he feels that he deserves 2.5 million as back pay and 7.5 million for his
No. Ain't no pain and suffering. No. You're doing too much.
Yeah, he said he's reached out multiple times to Post and has not.
I bet. Nobody's doing that, and a jury is not going to give you that. Yeah. I was a good driver. What? That's your evidence?
He says,
come better than that.
It says something about two unkempt musicians smoking blunts, riding ATVs in a dirt field.
What's that have to do with him being a good limo driver? That's unrelated.
And apparently Tommy Lee Jones was in, or Tommy Lee, the guitar player, was in the video too. So.
Again, it has nothing to do with how good a driver you were.
So, I guess that is somewhat messy, but yeah, like I say, like you said, I don't think he's gonna get anything.
No,
and then he's wasting the courts. You know what? He's wasting, because think about this now. He already talking about $25,000 for his attorney fees, right? Well, he loses this case, he's gonna have to court costs and all that other stuff.
Yep. And he's gonna lose because there is no way.
All right, this next story. I don't know if you want to call this messy. I don't know what you want to call this. You ready?
Okay.
Janelle Monáe says she time traveled to the 1970s to see David Bowie in concert. She's, quote, I was backstage, unquote.
Sure. This isn't messy. It's just Janelle Monáe. She's a weird one, but
yeah, what was she?
She's likable, but she's a weird one.
You think she's smoking something?
No, it's just her.
No, it's just her.
No, she's not one of those. She's just quirky and yeah.
It says maybe so. It's here it's say the same things. Singer, songwriter, actor, rapper, time traveler. That's on their bio now. Maybe so. The 39-year-old phenomenal singer, whose use she, her, and they, them pronouns, revealed that her perspective on becoming an artist changed after she went back in time and attended a David Bowie concert. I think when I saw David Bowie, Monáe told Lucy Dacus during a recent musician conversation for the Rolling Stone, to which Dacus replied, "You saw him?" She says, "I did," quote unquote. Monáe said, I traveled back in the 1970s and I saw him do Ziggy Stardust and the Spider from Mars, and it was incredible, unquote. Dacus appeared visibly confused by Monáe's casually dropping some time traveling lore. You traveled back, quote unquote, she asked. Yes, I was backstage and I was like, this is what I want to do, Monáe said. So I jetted back to the 2000s and I was like,
that's how time traveling works.
I can have the musical, make the music, create the lyrics, and create communities around transformation and being queer, and not even just in sexuality, in how we see the world.
Like I said, she's a weird one, but I will say this. Anybody who's familiar with Janelle Monáe would believe that if anybody could time travel back to see David Bowie, it would be her. if anybody could pull it off, it would be her. But no, I don't think that's how time traveling works.
The article goes on and on. I'm going to end it right there because
I'm just saying, everybody knows you need a DeLorean.
you know what?
Everybody knows.
I think you can't just help yourself, can you? All right. Let's see. Oh my God. Let me see. Oh my God. Where am I? I'm lost.
If you don't get that reference, you're too young to be on this podcast.
Yes. Too young. You out of touch, out of time. Oh, wait a minute. Let me stop.
Yeah, because I don't even get that one.
Oh, good Lord.
What was that?
I'm done. Although I got you about 9 years, but I'm done. I'm not going to explain that. That's a song too. But yeah, I'm done.
What? Now I want to know.
Out of touch, out of time. I don't know. I think that was Wham or George Michael or somebody.
See, you don't even know.
Yeah, I'm close.
Sure.
You're out of touch. Now, anyway, speaking of battles and time traveling.
Whoopsie.
Hey, there's a microphone in front of you, right?
Go on.
Yeah, I had to, call you out on that one. Versus battle featuring No Limit, Cash Money. Social media had a lot to say.
Oh, yeah.
And over to you, Nick.
I mean, I didn't watch it. I've just seen a couple of clips. But in my opinion, just based on what I did see and what I did hear, I'm going to have to give it to No Limit. And
I'm sorry.
And here's the thing. At the head of Cash Money, you have Birdman. At the head of No Limit, you have Master P. And the thing is, Birdman didn't look out for his people. So in turn, a couple of his people didn't show up for him.
Wow.
And mainly Lil Wayne and Turk. And as we know, Cash Money without Lil Wayne is just, it's not giving. Also, there was a viral clip of Birdman kind of crashing out, going on a rant, getting in his feelings about the whole situation of them not showing up and everything. But a lot of people are saying that the difference with No Limit, Master P looked out for his people, so his people showed up for him, and they did their thing.
Well, that's good. Like I said,
if we could go back and watch it, I'm kind of interested, but I did catch a DJ that I like to stream who basically, did his own kind of thing in his set where he was going back and forth with No Limit and Cash Money, so that was quite enjoyable. Shout out to DJ Damage.
I was with Master P, but Cash Money I didn't follow. Everyone, we got some songs that would that hit the charts that I've listened to, but I really didn't follow Cash Money.
I mean, come on, you got Juvenile, the main thing was the Hot Boys, which Wayne was a part of before he went solo.
Yeah, but I only got their little anthem song. That was the only thing I really didn't.
So all you know is back that.
I know Juvenile, but I know everybody knows Juvenile. Some of like I say, they're chart topping songs that got radio play. I know any of the underground and
they're not underground.
As far as I'm concerned, I
were
didn't,
not underground.
Well,
it just wasn't your.
It was my bag.
Yeah,
at the time.
They had some bangers.
Yeah.
Come on, we're not gonna do that.
Okay, well. Anyway, I Master P, I follow Master P all the way, so I would have gave it to Master P anyway. like I said, it was just, I think it might have because the music wouldn't have resonated. Cash Money music wouldn't have resonated with me. But like I say, they do have some of their artists did, like I say, come to the forefront. But a lot of their music I'm not familiar with. I'll just say that.
Okay. Now, another thing for me personally, I can actually say where I was when I got introduced to No Limit. It hits different when you're actually in the Army and somebody puts you on to boot camp click and bout it. Like, that just hits so much different. Like, I'm like, what is this? And then the person who put me onto it, like, actually worked it into our cadence as we were marching. Like, that hit so hard. So yeah, for me personally,
You was basically a No Limit soldier, huh? Real.
I thought I told you.
Well, we got breaking news. Toronto is up 3-2.
All right.
The game is over. Game 5 is in the books. The Blue Jays won, so they're up 3-2. So,
well, maybe Shohei can get some sleep tonight.
Yeah, because they struck him out. Matter of fact, he just got struck out. So yeah, hopefully they can rally. They can't lose no more. One more game and they're out.
I hope they can rally.
Yeah. So otherwise,
let's go Dodgers.
Otherwise, the next podcast we'll be congratulating the
Blue Jays.
The Blue Jays.
Yeah.
All right.
Any more entertainment news?
I think that ends the entertainment news, and we do have a Black Excellence moment.
Okay.
Misty Copeland made history in ballet. Now she's ready to make an impact off stage.
Yes.
Under the bright lights of the David H. Koch Theater at Lincoln Center, Misty Copeland took her final bow, a moment that marks not just the end of a performance, but the close of a chapter that's transformed American ballet. The trailblazing dancer who shattered racial barriers in the art form retired on Wednesday as a principal dancer with the American Ballet Theater after 25 years with the company.
Yes.
But she told CBS Mornings in an exclusive interview that the decision to perform one last time wasn't something she initially wanted. It's been such an interesting kind of led up to this moment because in all honesty, I didn't want to come back to the stage and have this moment, she told Gayle King.
Mm-hmm.
When asked why, Copeland explained that by 2019, her last year performing with the American Ballet Theater before taking a 5-year hiatus, she had begun to feel drained after decades of dancing. I really was starting to feel burnt out, kind of losing that passion that I've had my whole career, and whose life for dancing, she said, and I always promised myself I wouldn't go on stage if I didn't feel that I was delivering from my heart and my soul.
Yes.
She said that after taking time away, she viewed her return as an opportunity for closure and gratitude. In the taking of these 5 years and really thinking about what this moment means in terms of just closure and saying thank you, that I think is what has gotten me back on stage for the show, Copeland said. The final bow. As Copeland's farewell gala at Lincoln Center, Oprah Winfrey and Debbie Allen were among those who honored her career and impact. Misty Copeland didn't just perform ballet, she changed it, Winfrey said. She redefined who belongs, who gets to be seen, and who gets to lead. Allen also praised Copeland's influence. You are a prophecy come true, a prophecy of goodness and genius and grace and power, she said. Copeland helped organize the evening program, which included a scene from the Romeo and Juliet. I really wanted to do this piece because Calvin Royal, he's the second black male principal dancer in the ABT history, Copeland said, and we were set to perform the full-length ballet. The first two black dancers to perform the lead together at the ABT right before the pandemic hit, and then that never came to fruition. So I thought, even though it's not the full ballet, to be able to perform just a piece of it. The night ended with a standing ovation. Copeland received bouquets from her husband, Ola Evans, and their three sons, Jackson, who saw her perform for the first time. I'm sorry, her three.
There you go.
Wait a minute.
Three-year-old.
And their 3-year-old son, Jackson, who saw her perform for the very first time. Copeland looked back on the moment that made history, becoming the first black woman promoted to principal dancer at the American Ballet Theater. She said the title carries a deeper meaning beyond personal recognition. I think that, and I've gone back and forth over the years in terms of like what that really means, and the title is what has opened the doors for the next generation, she said. So with that, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was going to say with that, she's like I say, she has opened the door for many of our black performers. And but did you have anything you want to say?
Yeah, I just wanted to add that she overcame a lot to actually get there. She started late as far as the dance world goes. She started at 13. A teacher actually recommended that she get into it, and dance was being offered at the Boys and Girls Club near where she lived, and that's how she actually got into it. But what's amazing about Misty, it only took her 3 months to go on point, which is remarkable, practically unheard of. It usually takes years. So even though most dancers start out practically as a toddler, you know, with her getting her start at the age of 13, which is late in dancing, it was amazing that she stepped up the way that she did and, you know, rose to the heights that she did as the first principal dancer in ABT. With her retirement, you know, there was no longer a black principal dancer in the ABT, but I really hope that she will not be the last. Like you say, I hope that the torch will be passed and doors will be open for so many more young women like her.
Okay. Copeland also announced that she will be joining the ABT's board of trustees. He says, you know, it's not common that you see artists come onto boards and that you see women of color. And so to be able to have a seat at the table in a really impactful way, I think is progress. And that to me is so thrilling and so exciting to be able to stay connected to this company that has been everything to me. I mean, it's been my dream since I was 13 years old, and I still to this day can't believe I've been able to live it out the way that I have. Copeland said the timing of her departure was important. I always said to myself, like, I'm not going to be that ballerina that they're pulling off by the pointed shoes. Like, girls, it's time. You know, that I want to be able to say, you know, like, I feel good in this moment, and now it's time for me to bow, she said. And I would like to say congratulations.
Yes.
Once again to Misty Copeland.
And I'm glad she's getting all of her flowers.
Yes. All right. Now let's get back to the action. What do we have next on the docket? Now we're going into stories.
Okay.
And this one, you sent me this here, and I was like, whoa. Mom and bus driver saved 22 scared kids from a school bus that became engulfed in flames.
Yes.
Okay. When you sent me the video, I was like, why is she sending me, because it's a video, literally, and you see the mom standing out there.
Yeah, I think her
like
ring
normal.
camera got it all.
Yeah, a ring camera captured it all, but it was like mom standing out there, and she's waiting on the porch for her kid to get off the bus, and you can see flames shooting above the tire, by the engine. So you can see flames shooting in there, and she immediately ran.
Yeah,
and
she shot into action.
She ran to the bus, told the bus driver, need to help get the kids off to the bus ASAP. The kids all ran up to her porch, and seconds later, the bus just engulfed in flames. The engine compartment blew, and all you can see is that the bus was just so.
So the quick actions of a mama bear.
Yeah, she went into. She alerted the school bus driver. His name was Rick Gratton, and together they worked to get all 22 children out of the bus and to safety in front of her home. In the footage, the children could be seen hurling off the bus and onto the women's porch as the smoke grew.
Yeah.
And she says, I just wanted to get them off as quickly as we can because I didn't know what was going to happen, and I didn't know how fast this fire, like it was going to explode right then and there, or what, Thorpe's told Inside Edition. So yeah, that was like I said, and if you want to Google it, the video, it shows it from start to of course all the kids were safe. The parents came and picked them up. They notified the school and everything. So it was a big thing to do, and that happened October. Let's see, did it happen? October 23rd is the picture, or when the story broke.
Okay.
So it's right around there. She said, "Mama Bear, huh?" She went into Mama Bear mode.
Yeah, shout out to her.
Yeah, shout out to her. All right, let's see what else stories we got here. Let's see who we got here. Oh, yeah, I got one more story here. Well, yeah, we got one more story. I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right, but I'm gonna say the Louvre heist suspect arrested trying to leave France. So basically, long story short, they got two of them. Now, this is what I've heard. They got two of them, but they only recovered one jewel from the
I was gonna say back up and
yeah, they recovered one jewel from the heist, but apparently the way their laws work, if they can't get a confession, they have to let the two thieves go.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Back up, and you didn't actually say what happened. It was a jewel heist that they got away. I don't remember how many they got away with, but
it was a total of 8 jewels between the two robberies.
Right, and yeah, you're talking like some real life Ocean's 11 type stuff.
And when she told me about this story, I say, well, they're shooting another Ocean's movie.
Yeah, I don't think this is for film.
Yeah, it's real life. And went in there and
nothing is real life anymore. This place is not real.
What would you call it? we're in another world, space and time.
I don't know
you don't know where that came from now, do you?
No.
Prince.
Sure. Shout out to the purple one.
All right. That's all I have for stories. Next, we have, we got a little holiday coming up here at the end of the week.
That's not all we have for stories.
We have another one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. How can I forget about this one? The Group 7 trend is a viral phenomenon on TikTok initiated by musician Sophia James, involving a social experiment to promote her new song and engage users in a playful group identity. Since you know more about this, take it away.
Oh gosh, now I'm drawing a blank on the name of the song. Do you have it?
Um,
I've streamed it a couple of times today.
yeah,
What the hell?
Alexa playing the song all over the house. I thought it's. Hold on, let me get more information.
Oh,
here.
So Unfair. I think it's called So Unfair.
Excuse me.
Alexa, stream So Unfair by Sophia James. Of course, now she's not listening. But anyway, I believe...
By Sophia James on Amazon Music.
Alexa, stop. I was just trying to get her to repeat the name of the song to confirm that I had it, but I believe that's the name of it. But anyway, a little backstory. So for quite a few days now, I've been seeing videos on TikTok pop up where people would just be like, hey, I guess I'm in group 7, or I'm in group 7. And I've been seeing these videos, and I blew it off the first few times. And then it just started to blow up. Like, if you're seeing this, that means you're in group 7. And I'm like, what the heck is going on? Then I finally saw the original video from Sophia James. And so what it is it was basically a social experiment. You know, she got done with the session one night, went home and was like, hey, I've been trying all these different things to get my music out there, and nothing's quite been working. So she just decided, like, hey, make a few videos. And then she was like, I'm gonna number each one, and each one is a group. So if you see group 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that's the group you fall in. And it just became a thing. But the thing is, you're not really hearing about the other groups. It's all about group 7. It's lit, and it has become a movement. So I actually saw a follow-up video with Sophia, and she was just thanking everyone, and was talking about, she didn't realize or didn't think that it would blow up the way that it did. But she's saying that now she's streaming in places where she wasn't before. She's on the radio now, and she's an indie artist, which makes it that much cooler, because sometimes the indie artists don't get as much recognition. So, a way to promote her music turned into, like I say, a movement. So now, in addition to promoting Sophia James, group 7 people are turning into like, hey, it's growing their business platforms as well. What it is if you're in group 7, like, people are saying, like, hey, interact, engage with us, and it's growing their own platforms. And I've been seeing people bring it back to, like, hey, let's not forget who started this, and continue to stream Sophia James, continue to shout her out, and so it's become a whole thing, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty dope.
Okay, all right. Okay, pretty cool. Now we can go on down the road. Group 7.
And I will say I'm in group 7, so it's lit over there.
Oh man, it tripped me out when she first told me about it. I'm like, she goes, she texted me. She says, "Oh, remind me to tell you about group 7." I'm like, so when she told me about group 7, I was like, "Are you serious?" And she goes, "Yeah, I'm in group 7." And she's just like literally like she's talking about, I'm with the cool kids now. I'm
exactly.
Like,
But I did stream the music, which was the whole point.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Okay, so now that we're established that you are a member of Group 7,
I am.
Okay, what do we have in food news, Miss member of Group 7?
I don't have a whole lot in food news this week. Let's see, we got Jimmy John's with some ridiculousness. They've done this before.
The Pickle Witch.
The Pickle Witch is back, but The last time they did it a few months ago, they only had two options, like the Italian, and they had one other one. But now I think there's three options. But what this is, if you haven't already guessed, the pickle takes the place of the bread. So you're putting all of your sandwich fixings in between two pickles. Pause. So yeah, this is a thing. I've seen a lot of people review it and try it, but not for me. I don't enjoy pickles on my sandwich, so I definitely will not be eating something where pickles take the place of the bread. I won't be doing that.
What about Taco Bell's pie?
I don't even know how true this is. You know what? Taco Bell does so much ridiculousness. The thing about Taco Bell, they're around because stoners, and in addition, there's just some people who will try anything.
What is it, Baja Blast pie?
A Baja Blast pie, that can't be real. If it's real, I want to hear back from anyone who has the balls to try this. I cannot. I don't even know how that could be a thing.
Yes.
But so yeah, we'll keep an eye out on that one. Like I say, I don't even want to believe that's real. Let's see, Dairy Queen is coming out with new blizzards and shakes. They for the holidays, so I know that they're doing an eggnog shake, not a blizzard, because I got.
Oh, I might have to go get that one.
Yeah, so yeah, I think Cam might like that too. I, however, would like to try their new sugar cookie blizzard. Yeah, I'm going to need that in my mouth.
Pause.
I'm just saying, I'm going to need that, especially if the cookie is anything like that pumpkin pie crisp crust bits that they yeah, I need that expeditiously. But let's see, who else do we have? McDonald's still has the Boo Buckets, and I think I told you last week they came out with their Buffalo Ranch, so yeah, they're still centered on that.
Oh, the wraps?
The no, for the nuggets, the wraps, the sandwich, the chicken sandwiches. So they're basically doing a whole Buffalo Ranch lineup.
Okay.
So that's their thing. Popeyes. Well, we know that the holidays are coming up, so Popeyes has brought back the Cajun turkey.
Okay.
I'm kind of intrigued by this. I'm thinking I might want to give this one a try.
You know,
Now,
it's best to get it in store and don't order it online.
Well, I was about to say that in store it's about $55. Online with delivery, it's basically twice that. It's about $100 online with delivery. But yeah, so if I do this, I will definitely be getting it in store, because I am not paying $100 for an 11 to 13 pound bird. But I've heard good things about this. It looks really good from what I've seen. I mean, it's Popeyes. It's got to be good. What else do we have? I think Sonic has, if I didn't say it last week, a pretzel bacon smasher, which I don't think is exactly new. They have some new drinks, and other than that, a number, I can't really even name them all, but I'm going to say look up different restaurants near you who are doing Halloween specials. A number of restaurants are doing specials or even free giveaways to those who come in costume for Halloween. Some of them may only apply to children in costumes, but some may apply to anyone in costume. So I would say be on the lookout for that. And I think I said that McDonald's still has their Boo Buckets for Halloween. So yeah, I think that's it in food for this week. So let us know what you might want to try.
Okay. Wow. Oh, don't forget about Wawa having their sandwiches.
Well, Wawa is bringing back the gobbler, which a lot of people love. I don't think I'll be doing that too many textures, but it's gotten rave reviews over the years, and other restaurants have gotten on board as well as doing some form of a Thanksgiving type situation sandwich. So be on the lookout for that. So you're basically getting like your turkey, your cranberry sauce, in some cases stuffing, yeah, all on your sandwich.
All right. So, in response to that, we do have one final thing here. Chick-fil-A.
Oh yes.
Chick-fil-A has a vending machine.
Yep, that is a thing, people.
As of right now, matter of fact, let me pull it up. But I think right now, they only have the chicken wraps in there. It was two things they have in there: the chicken wrap, and I think they have
I think
a nuggets
no
sandwich.
No, I think you need to pull it up because I don't think that's it.
Well, I've got it right here. They do have in the vending machine. It's only going to have two things in there. Pick your food, pay for
I
it.
think
an
that
item
it's
pops
one of the
out.
items is potato chips. There's, which I failed to mention, Chick-fil-A is actually coming out with their form of waffle fried potato chips.
Okay.
So
Yeah, but it's it was definitely the potato chips, and then there was the chicken wraps.
right.
And
Did you find it?
yeah, I'm reading it right now.
Okay, so it was the chips.
Oh, and get this, the machines right now are only going to be in hospitals. Matter of fact, her first one is in the WellStar MCG Health Medical Center in Augusta, Georgia.
All right.
That's still be the first one. And it's going to be a machine that is temperature controlled fridge with a touchscreen interface located near a traditional Chick-fil-A eatery on the hospital campus.
Okay.
It's right inside the hospital F entrance on Harper Street,
Okay.
as reported by USA Today. The vending machine works just as you expected. Pick your food, pay for it, and the item pops out. As is operations 24 hours per day, Monday through Saturday.
Yeah, so Chick-fil-A say, don't think that just because it's a vending machine that you're going to get it on Sundays. Nope, we're not doing that. Still closed on Sundays, vending machine or not.
Yeah, it says the machine shuts down on Sunday per Chick-fil-A's tradition.
That is crazy.
It says 2 types of wrap sandwiches and 2 types of waffle potato chips are on the menu. And each sandwich is wrapped in plastic, comes out of the machine in a box that also includes a napkin. In the video, they also have a video of the bag of chips that come out in a box.
Now, what's crazy about this is I can see if the restaurant wants to close on Sundays due to religious reasons. You know, people may want to go and, serve and worship, but it's a machine. There's not a person. A person is not, come on, the machine is not going to church. So why can't I access the machine on a Sunday? Come on, Chick-fil-A, you're doing too much. You're doing too much.
They got to stick to their tradition. Oh, here's another thing. You know that Chick-fil-A are going to be in some of the stadiums.
Not on Sundays. So I guess game day on Sunday? Nope. That makes no sense. That's a bad move, Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Unless you're gonna break tradition.
Nope. They say on Sunday the machines, the Chick-fil-A stations will be closed.
Yeah,
So if there's a function,
then they are not gonna be in stadiums because games are on Sundays.
they'll be there for other events that happens during the weeks.
Sure. Because big events happen during the week. All right.
Well, just think if they have like a Monday's football game or something in the stadium Monday or Thursdays, they'll give it Chick-fil-A, and Saturdays they'll give it Chick-fil-A.
Nobody's doing that.
They are, especially most of your college teams play on Saturday. So they're gonna make their money.
Sure.
You hating on Chick-fil-A. Oh my God. All right. I guess it's appropriate now to talk about Halloween.
Yeah.
I can't. Okay, here we go. All right. So I came across it's on 1268 Edgewood Avenue South.
That's here in Jacksonville.
Jacksonville.
Yeah.
And the credit goes to Kathy. Now she's at the house that's next door to 1268. I think her address is like 1272 or something like that. But anyway, 1268 Edgewood Avenue South here in Jacksonville. They put on a kind of a movie themed Halloween event every year. Mm-hmm. And this year they have they're going to be doing Beetlejuice. Two houses are going to be doing was it Alice in Wonderland?
Okay, so you name one street, but it's house.
It's multiple houses on the street, but the main address is 1268 Edgewood Avenue South.
But so just to clear that up, it is multiple houses.
Right, it's multiple
street,
houses,
not just one house.
Right, it's about 6 or 7 houses on the street that are participating.
Okay,
and it is like a little circle, so it's like a little park in front of the houses. And they say that every year they have over 2,000 people come through there trick or treating. They say their kids are out there for like 3 hours giving out candy per house. So if you're interested in going out there,
what are some of the other movies?
Matter of fact, let me pull up the picture so I can give you an accurate.
Because I think you said one was like The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, we got so it's like when you're going into, because one of them when you go in, they have like a picture type situation, talking about VIP entrances, and they have talking about a night at the movies is what it's called. They have like a projector out there, old school projector out there with a movie thing, and of course a chair, director's chair, and everything. So it looks, and stars and everything. And then one of the houses is Monsters Inc.
Okay.
So one of the houses Monster Inc. One of the houses is what's the block movie? God darn it.
Minecraft?
Minecraft, yeah. They have one that's Minecraft. They have say Monster Inc. They have Alice in Wonderland. That's what it is. Alice in Wonderland. They got a picture. They got the queen, the evil queen out there. They got Alice out there. They even got a caterpillar on a pillow up on the roof. I mean, it's real good. They got the cards out there with the where the cards where the villain or with the the people for the queen. They were the cards. Yeah. They actually had cards out there and everything. Yeah. They had one that had the monkeys, the flying monkeys with Wicked. So I guess they're doing Wicked, or they're doing Alice in Wonderland. I'm sorry.
You mean Wizard of Oz?
Wizard of Oz. They're doing Wizard of Oz. They even got the flying monkeys out there. They got the yellow brick road is going from 2 yards, so they're starting off one with and they got the Cowardly Lion, the Tin Man, the Scarecrow, and all that, but going on between 2 houses. And like I say, one of the houses with the person that organized it, her name's Kathy, and she has half of the yard with the yellow brick road, has the witch, the house, even realistic to where they even have a house down there where the house fell on the witch, and they show, and then they have the ruby red slippers on Dorothy, and the other witch, Glinda, so it's pretty good. And let's see, then they had Jaws. So they had they actually had Jaws out there with the blow up Jaws, and like I say, and they had like a surfers going into the mouth of Jaws. They have a canoe out there. So if you go by and take a look of it, it's
they get pretty creative.
Yeah.
So instead of just your regular ghosts and skeletons and witches and things people decorate their yards with, they did a movie thing.
Yeah, they did a movie thing, but make no mistakes, there's a bunch of skeletons and witches.
No doubt.
They also did Beetlejuice. One house had Beetlejuice. One house had Poseidon Undersea Adventures. I may have Poseidon. And they had the octopus. They had the sea. They had in the yard. They had fishes, the paper mache fishes and stuff. They did They did it up.
They get really creative.
The Grinch Who Stole Christmas. They have one of those as well. So they get really good.
We're gonna have to stop by and see it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we probably need to go before. Well, I mean, we couldn't ride by there on the 31st, but I think they're going to be real busy.
Well, tomorrow's the 30th. Maybe we need to go tomorrow because I don't know if I want to go.
Yeah, we'll go tomorrow.
On the 31st.
Yeah, go tomorrow and let you see it. But yeah, it's very, very good. I will be putting some shots of the video footage that I took. It would be on the YouTube podcast.
All right.
All right. Now another thing that we had is the best costumes. So the people are going to be dressing up. From what I understand, they're going to be doing Wicked, of course. They're going to be doing Cynthia Erivo's character, Elphaba, and they're going to be doing Glinda the Good Witch. And then another popular one is going to be, of course, Minecraft.
Chicken Jockey.
Yes, Chicken Jockey. People be dressing up like Jack Black's character or Jason Momoa's character. So those I heard, and then of course the villains in the movie as well. Wednesday, so people be dressing up like Wednesday. Beetlejuice is very popular now, being that they did Beetlejuice 2. Beetlejuice. So that they said that it's going to be a popular this year as well.
Okay.
Of course, your normals, your Freddy, Jason, and Michael.
Pennywise.
Pennywise is going to be, especially Pennywise. Another one, Stranger Things. They said that's going to be real big in the costumes. And then they got a Frankenstein movie came out here somewhere, so they said it's going to be one of the favorites too. Okay. But like you said, I went online and I pulled up a lot of they got a lot like Minecraft. They got a bunch of the characters. And you know what, we didn't mention this, but during the No King's Day celebration, there was a lot of blow up costumes that we saw, and I'm sure they're going to be big hits. The animals.
Yeah.
The
people have a lot of inflatables.
Yeah, I think that's probably going to be big too.
Yeah.
Pirates of the Caribbean, that's usually good. Now, what I normally like to do is like the day after, when like the celebrities and their whole families, they post their pictures to Facebook when they do like an entire scene or something, or some people just dress the whole family up to do like I said, Pirates of the Caribbean, or they might do Stranger Things, or another one's that's going to be real big. It's going to be like K-pop Demon Hunter. Those characters, the main character, and then of course the boys will dress up like the boy band that's in the movie. So that's I heard that's going to be real big, popular too.
I actually saw one. The girl, it was a couple's costume, and she was Pikachu and he was Ash, so that was pretty cool. Yeah,
Pokemon. Then you're gonna get a lot of the real, like the cosplay people are gonna really turn it up. So it's something that I'd like to see on the the day after, especially they post them on Facebook and whatnot and Instagram. So it's gonna be lit with all the family, especially the celebrities when they dress up for Halloween. They usually go all out.
Yeah.
Do whole shows and stuff.
Yep. So we'll see how that goes. When you said you were looking forward to the next day, I really thought you were going to say half price candy, but maybe that's just me.
That's just you.
Just me.
Yes, I probably will be shopping in the stores and getting freaking candy. But you know what? In some of those stores, you got to catch it the same day. They put the candy out half price. They mark it down on the 31st.
Yeah, so
yeah. So
check that out.
Because you got to figure
The first might be too late.
The first may be too late because they're going to mark that candy down on the 31st, like after 5 o'clock or something. Yeah. So So be on the lookout for that. All right, let's move on. We got some movie and TV news.
Okay.
In the movie world, what's been the rave here is Austin Butler's in early talks to join Michael B. Jordan in Miami Vice reboot. So that should be very interesting. A lot of people are looking to join Michael B. Jordan. Miami Vice, it was a TV show back in the
80s.
80s.
Yeah, it was very 80s.
Yeah, it starred Don Johnson and Philip Michael Thomas.
Yeah.
And in the 80s, in 2006, Jamie Foxx and Colin Farrell put it on the big screen. That was the first time it was on the big screen. So now they're coming back with Michael B. Jordan. And so this should be very interesting as to see what the story is going to be this time. Hopefully they make it modern, and because there's also talks of them trying to keep it like 80s.
Yeah, so, I can't see that.
Yeah, hopefully they make it modern times.
Yeah.
But I thought about, what I thought about them making it more, if they do make it modern, it's going to be more like Bad Boys. So, I don't know. That's going to be very interesting to see, because basically Bad Boys is Miami Vice, if you really want to take a look at it, because Bad Boys is set in Miami. So
yeah, it's
going to be very interesting if they do go back to the 80s, or do they bring it current.
I don't think they can go back to the 80s and have it. No, that's not going to fly.
So they're looking at the movie may come out August 6, 2027.
All right, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, so we got...
Yeah, we're not going to the 80s in 2027. We're not doing that. Leave the 80s in the 80s.
That would be very...
No.
Yeah, I know. All right, another one we got here. Scrubs, rebooting Scrubs. I really didn't watch it, but I've seen the actors that play on Scrubs in passing. So the show does look pretty interesting.
Yeah, I never got into this one.
But yeah, I didn't get into it either. This might be something we might want to visit.
Maybe.
Will Trent season 4 and The Rookie season 8 will premiere in January.
Wow.
So
it's hard to believe they're all the way up to season 8. Like I still remember the first episode.
And then of course we have 911 Nashville. And we also have regular 911.
And it's really good.
Mm-hmm. And, of course, Grey's Anatomy is going to return in January, for January 8th.
For what, their 45th season?
Yes. You might not be wrong. Oh, Shark Tank's returning. But something else that's returning? What was we saw? We keep seeing the thing, Fear Factor.
Oh yes,
the new Fear Factor.
I don't know if I'll be watching that one.
You know what? I'm gonna look for clips. I think I want to see clips. I want to see that, because the way they got it now, they're combining stuff. So it's gonna be like one scene they're showing on the commercial with the cockroaches and snakes. And the woman's all, I don't know what the situation is, but
they're
all
definitely
in
bringing back the Madagascar hissing cockroaches. Like that was a fan favorite of theirs.
So I'm gonna check it out.
But
even if I just see clips.
If anyone watched Fear Factor back in the day with Joe Rogan as the host, I mean, we know that the things that they did back then were out there. So I can't even imagine what they're going to have people doing in 2025 or whenever it's coming back. I just can't even imagine. Joe Rogan himself said he had to be high for each episode. He's like, oh, they're going to do what? And they agreed to do this? Okay, let's do it.
Puff, puff, no pass.
Yeah, so.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
And on that note, it would be interesting to see who they're gonna get to host it, because again, you had Joe Rogan at the height of his comedy days, before he was podcast Joe Rogan, and so yeah, it should be interesting.
Yes, I will keep you informed on that. Matter of fact, let me take a moment here. Let's see if I can Google and get some information on it real quick. Fear Factory. See what we got here. Johnny Knoxville.
Okay.
So I think Johnny Knoxville is going to. Yes, Johnny Knoxville. Said Fear Factor, the next chapter is what it's called. It's going to premiere for the television season 25-26. So that's not bad. That's not a bad host. Being that he's into that kind of socials or that type of gags type stuff, but
Yeah, I'm not real familiar with him.
yeah, he's the one that he does the movies Jackass. That's what it was. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't
That's
like
why
that.
I'm not familiar with
Yeah,
it. I was not getting into that.
I seen 2 of the movies and I was like, it was a waste of my. It was just so. Some of the stuff was good, but then like when they had the trench, they had like one situation where they had like a thing on their head, and it was 2 people, and in the center was a big tarantula, and
Nope. You can.
I can stop right
We're
there.
done right there.
Okay.
I know that there were a lot of things done to testicles.
Yes, there was.
Like, I don't see how they still have any between them.
Yes, yeah.
Go off.
Yeah, so yeah. But yeah, Johnny Knoxville.
Okay.
Does it say when it's gonna air? Because we've been seeing
The trailers.
trailers. Let's see if we got a return date. Cause I'm very interested. They got one here where the people are in a fish tank. Alligators are swimming around them.
See, I knew they were gonna try to step it up.
And frogs are in the tank where their heads are. So I mean, that's what one of these pictures is.
One thing, since we're in 2025, I forget when the other ones were on air, but it was years ago, and the winner only got $50,000 after doing all the things they had to do. So I really hope on the new show they're getting paid more money, because there's no way I would be doing all of that for just $50,000.
All right, well, let's see what the prizes are. What do you win? Let me see if I can Google
I don't
that.
know if it's going to say right now. But yeah, there is no way. That is not enough.
Okay, so they're gonna have 6 contestants, 3 men, 3 women.
That's
They're gonna win cash prizes. So let's see
yeah, it's not going to tell you.
$50,000.
Oh no, there's no way. Not in the year of our Lord 2025 are you going to pay me $50,000 and you're stepping up the stunts, and no.
Okay, I'm looking. This is almost 20 years.
I can believe it. Yeah.
Um,
Yep, that sounds about right.
Okay, same story. It doesn't say. It doesn't say. But I'll keep an eye out for that. Well, we'll know by the time the first airs. Probably what they're gonna do is, since they have 6 contestants,
Well,
they'll
they've
win.
always had like 6 contestants.
But then they usually have like after they have so many individual shows, then they have like a challenge thing, where they bring them all back to win more money.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Let me see.
But anyway.
I'm definitely interested. They piqued my attention. I want to see. Now you talking about alligators and frogs. This is gonna be real. So they stepped it up. If they, as long as everything ain't snakes. Let's see what else we got here. Okay, we're getting into the most serious stuff. Disney threatens to pull ABC and ESPN off from offers from YouTube TV.
Okay.
And apparently their contract with them is about to expire, but Disney is ramping up the ESPN to cover a little bit more sports, so they're probably trying to reel them back in ABCs to get more subscribers to their especially since they're combining Hulu with Disney, and then
Disney is trying to low key become a monopoly.
Right. So they're gonna pull FX, ABC, news, and local ABC channels and Disney channels, Nat Geo, and other popular network owned by Disney until a new deal is made. So I guess they're but apparently the current deal is about to expire, and so YouTube would give subscribers a $20 credit if Disney owned content goes dark. So YouTube is going to compensate their people, because you got to figure they're going to lose most of their sports. So it's going to be pretty trippy if they lose that content off of. I mean, you're looking at Disney owns majority of the. They have a big stock as far as what is broadcast on national TV. So to pull that from a paid subscriber, that's going to be crucial.
Yeah. So we'll be following that one.
All right. Do you have anything else TV wise you want to talk about?
No, I think that's it.
All right. Well, how I unwind. I got the opportunity. Of course, I've been playing with video games, and I've been playing with some of the techie stuff that I've gotten over the last couple of weeks. We're trying to, like I said, get things ready for YouTube. It's a little bit more, during the podcast, we're doing, video or voice recording. And when you talk about going into video and stuff, it's a lot more going into it just to do a video show. So I'm wrapping up on that. But I did also get a chance to sit down and finally watch Weapons. Now, at this point, I mean, it can be a spoiler review, but I'll keep it just to my observation of the movie. just for kicks, I did tell her about the movie that she don't want to see. She goes, "Why would you do that?"
No, he literally starts off by saying, "Yeah, it's probably a good thing you didn't see this one," and then proceeds to tell me about the entire freaking movie. Like, okay, if you say you understand that I didn't want to see it or that I wouldn't want to see it, why would you tell me about it? But go on.
Well, that's what I do. I come out of a movie and I tell her about the movie.
But again, if you start off by saying, I know you wouldn't want to see this one, why follow up with telling me about it? Just saying.
Oh my God.
But go on.
The movie, to me, the movie was 2 hours long, a little over 2 hours long. 2 hours and 8 minutes long.
Standard.
They told the story about 4 people in the movie. And then they got to the kids. And when they got to the kids, the last 20 minutes of the movie, that was the most exciting part of the movie. And Lord, I'm telling you, I was like, yeah, all right, okay, you cool, But anyway, like I say, the Weapons is streaming on HBO Max.
Is it still in theaters as well or no?
No, I checked because
it's out of theaters.
It's out of theaters, so now it's on HBO Max.
Okay.
And so you can check it out there. And now I do have some insider news. Even though she didn't make it, the witch in the movie is getting a prequel. They are going to do a story on the witch.
Okay.
So to tell her, I guess, I don't know if it's going to be her humble beginnings or whatever the case may be, but the witch in the movie is going to get a prequel movie. So be on the lookout for that.
Right.
Don't know what it's going to be called. They may even name it her by her name. I forget what her name was. Let's see if I have it here. No, because they don't talk about her much, but they showed her. They had her looking terrible, and then once they got to her in the end, the kids literally ripped her apart. It was crazy. But yeah, if you really like horror movies, this movie is definitely for you.
And it's also suspense.
It's called suspenseful thriller, and it does have a horror element to it because of like I say, the last 20 minutes of the movie. Yeah, because when they're telling the stories of the main characters, it's just like you almost bored, but it's enough to keep you interested.
Okay.
So, but definitely, it was a good watch overall, but I think just because of the side characters, they were just interesting. You know, the teacher, the principal, the drug addict, the police, and the father, who was the contractor. So, but I found that it was amusing. But I think if I saw it in theaters, I would have been mad.
Okay. All right.
So
anyway, it's on HBO Max.
Also, did you know they're bringing back Breaking Bad?
No, I did not.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, I don't see how that's gonna work at all.
Well, it looked like it was starring a woman, so maybe they're telling a new story or something.
It has to be because people died. Lots of people died. And then you had Better Call Saul to kind of, as a spinoff that kind of tied up some loose ends and, went there. So, yeah, I don't see where they're going with this, but stay tuned, I guess.
They're also going to bring back Prison Break.
I've been hearing about that. And again, this makes no sense. What are they going to do? Go back to prison and break out again? I mean, yeah, they kind of jumped the shark with that. Like, I got into it and the first couple of seasons, phenomenal, and then it just jumped the shark.
Do you think they're going to tell the story from somebody else that broke out of prison?
Possibly, because again, I don't see how they can do it again with Michael.
Yeah, because I heard that same thing. What are they going to do? Go back to jail and break out again?
Yeah, so we'll see.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think that's going to do it for this episode of Unwind with Us. You have something else?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Pardon me. I was trying to end it a little too early. Go ahead.
Just would like to recognize those in the Caribbean, mainly Jamaica and Haiti, that were hit by Hurricane Melissa, Cat 5 hurricane. Kind of decimating the islands. Especially Jamaica was not prepared for a Cat 5. They're not usually hit like that. So yeah, prayers definitely going out to all affected by Hurricane Melissa. I've seen some of the videos and it's terrible.
Yeah. This is currently the powerful Category 5 storm making landfall in Jamaica with catastrophic impact expected, including severe flooding and destructive winds. As of October 28th, Melissa had intensified to a Category 5 storm with winds up to 175 miles per hour.
My goodness.
I'm going to see if I can get a current update on her. But, yeah, it's crazy that all this has happened. And it's really down to the end of the season, and it just pops up. And
exactly.
And
Hurricanes are unpredictable sometimes, and especially these days.
Okay, it says currently it's still in the same place. So they said that moved, but when it does move, it'll go up the, of course, the eastern, and it'll go out to sea.
Mm-hmm.
So, but right now it's still stationary over the Bahamas. It basically, or I'm sorry, is it Jamaica?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. But it's basically hovering around. It basically went all the way around the island.
Yeah.
It to make landfall, and then it's gonna go. They said by Friday it'll be going up the East Coast, but out to sea, like passing between us and Bermuda.
Yeah, so there's definitely some flooding. There's risk of mudslides. Yeah, it's a lot. So pray for Jamaica, pray for Haiti, all those affected by Melissa.
Okay, all right. It said currently it's a category 2, heading northeast at 100 miles per hour. Or 105 miles per hour. All right. Wow. Impact. All right. Well, I'm Marcus.
And I'm Nikki.
Until next time, keep unwinding.